Welcome to Living in Fredericksburg. My name is Andrew Powers, and I am a local realtor and a resident of Fredericksburg for over 30 years. And today on our tour, we're going to be checking out historic downtown Fredericksburg, one of my favorite places to check out. And specifically, we're going to be looking at Sophia Street. Behind me, you'll see the bridge that will take you to Falmouth from the city of Fredericksburg and the Rappahannock River. I am at the city dock, which is at the very end of Sapphire Street, and there are boat ramps and areas for you to fish, and it's a really nice and peaceful, relaxing place to do some recreation with the family or fish. And so I'm going to show you around here, and then we're going to walk all the way down Sapphire Street and back. So looking forward to bringing you along for the ride. It's a beautiful day. Right now in Fredericksburg, it's around 57, 58. I've got the short sleeves on. I'm feeling good. It is going to get up to around 87. So I may start pouring sweat throughout this video, so you'll have to forgive me on that. But thanks so much for coming on the tour, and let's go check it out. And here we have the Rappahannock River, and it is the country's longest free-flowing river in the eastern United States, running for approximately 184 miles from the Blue Ridge Mountains in the west to the Chesapeake by the south of the Potomac, according to Fredericksburg.Virginia.gov. There is so much to do on the Rappahannock River. You can paddleboard, you can canoe, you can kayak, you can fish off of the pier, you can take a powered boat into the Rappahannock. It's a great place to enjoy the outdoors, and if that's something that you love to do, then the Rappahannock River is a great option. And it's also right in downtown Fredericksburg. Now, if you're a fisherman, this is a great place to toss a line. In the Rappahannock River, you have smallmouth bass and redbreast sunfish. You also have native fish such as catfish, chain pickerel, fall fish, and there is also limited fishing for bluegills, crappie, and largemouth bass, according to Virginia.gov. And coming up here on your right, where you see all of that overgrown grassy area and that dilapidated building, that is actually an old water treatment facility that has actually been transformed into an apartment. It's pretty cool. Right there overlooking the Rappahannock River. And to your left here, this is an overflow parking lot for the VRE train, which will take you all the way to DC. And we're going to be going underneath the train here and continuing down our tour of Sophia Street. And as you'll notice, we're leaving the city dock area and some more private residences. We're passing through the VRE area, and then we'll be getting into some more shops and some of the great things that Sapphire Street has to offer. And here we're coming up on Brock's Riverside Grill, which is a great place to eat. It's one of my favorite restaurants in Fredericksburg. They have a back patio that overlooks the water. They serve steak and seafood and American fare. And my wife and I actually go to Brock's quite often. I recommend the ribeye. It's delicious, and it's just a great place to get a bite to eat. They also have venues for weddings and other events. And up here on the right, you have what's called Thornton's Tavern and the marker of the original building, which was built in 1746 and is the oldest documented structure in Fredericksburg. It originally served as an ordinary tavern operated by Thomas Thornton.
All right, so we're coming up now on the intersection of Sophia Street and Charlotte Street. And if you checked out my video for Caroline Street, we are parallel to Caroline. It's right over there. And then right behind me, we have the Riverfront Park. This is an awesome new addition to downtown. It is a tot lot. They have fountains for parents and kids to dip their feet in the water on a hot day, areas for shade. They provide free public Wi-Fi, benches that you can overlook the river, and they're building a pavilion where events will be held and
Will there also be some live music on certain days during exciting events. It's a really, really cool park. I'm glad they added it to downtown, and it's in a great location. So I'll show it to you, and then we'll continue our tour down Sophia Street. And up on the right, you have Shiloh Baptist Church. And per their website, it was founded amidst the turmoil of the Civil War in 1863 by 21 former slaves who left Fredericksburg, Virginia, with other slavery refugees under the protection of the Union Army. And after settling in Washington, D.C. and meeting in various homes, these Christian trailblazers organized a Sunday school in a small building located on L Street between 16th and 17th Streets Northwest. From these humble beginnings grew what was become one of the most highly regarded religious institutions in Washington and throughout the country. And we are coming up to the intersection of William Street and Sophia Street, and it's also right near the bridge that allows you to exit downtown Fredericksburg. There is a walking trail. We will check that out in another video. On the other side of the Rappahannock, you have a lot of great things to check out, like Chatham Manor, but for now we're going to be continuing down Sapphire Street. And as you'll notice, this is a kind of a busy intersection, and it's right next to the newer bridge. It was recently remodeled. If you're going to be coming downtown, the question you need to ask yourself is, can you parallel park? If you can't, you need to pay attention to signs like this, free parking.
Good news about Sophia Street, there's multiple parking lots that you can park in if you don't feel comfortable parallel parking. And sometimes parking can be a challenge in downtown Frederick. And here we have the Pig Pit. I love that name. This is a newer restaurant. I actually haven't visited before. It was previously a seafood restaurant, which I have tried. So the jury is still out on the Pig Pit for me, but I do love barbecue, so I'll have to check it out sometime. And we have Taparillo, which is actually has really great ratings on TripAdvisor, 4.5 out of 5 stars for Spanish cuisine, and is actually rated number 2 in all of Fredericksburg for Spanish cuisine. And then if you come to the back, I mean, their location's amazing. They have a great back deck that you can, have dinner on and enjoy the nice river views. And then after you eat, you can sit on a nice bench and just relax and digest. And this home has been for sale for over a year. It's over $1 million. It's right on the river. It's a beautiful home, but it's just waiting for the right buyer. So I actually haven't checked out the inside of this property yet, but it is a beautiful one, and I'm sure someone will buy it at some point, just because it's an amazing location and a beautiful home. And this is actually the backside of the Fredericksburg Library. And the other side, in the front entrance, is on Caroline Street. And as we continue walking down Sapphire Street, the rest of Sapphire Street is really private residences, and there's a lot of beautiful homes around here.
Right, so we are at the very end of Sophia Street where it turns and you merge into Pitt Street, and then it goes into many of the other streets in downtown Fredericksburg that we are going to cover in our tour on living in Fredericksburg. But just wanted to stop here and just show you the great riverfront views that you can see off of Sophia Street. That's one of the greatest features of Sophia Street. And we're gonna turn this ship around so I can show you the other side. So let's go ahead and check it out. One of the things that I love about Fredericksburg in the springtime is the fragrance. And sure, during springtime, I guess in any city, there's going to be some blooming flowers that smell great. But when I'm walking downtown on a beautiful day like this, getting some fresh air and smelling the fragrance of the flowers that are blooming in spring, it does something to you mentally in a positive way. So I'm enjoying it. So I would assume you would enjoy it too. And here is Monarch. It's a resale shop, and basically all of the profits go to helping veterans. It's a nonprofit, and they do really great work here in Fredericksburg. And here's Agave Bar and Grill right on the corner of Sapphire Street and Williams Street, right near the intersection. And they offer Mexican cuisine, and I'm a big Mexican food fan. It's on my list to try, but I haven't checked it out yet. And that's the thing you'll learn about Fredericksburg. There are so many restaurants and constantly new ones opening that even if you live here, you've lived here for such a long time, you still don't have time to try them all. And this is the Hanover House, which are brand new apartments being built right off of Sophia Street, right in front of the Fredericksburg Park, or the Riverfront Park. They offer 2-bedroom and 1-bedroom apartment options, and once it's complete. All right, we are back here at the city dock off of Sophia Street in downtown Fredericksburg. This is where we started, and we walked all the way to the end of Sophia Street and back, and we saw a ton of awesome things along the way. There are people out there fishing right now, canoeing, paddleboarding, enjoying this beautiful weather. The sun is beating on my head, and that water is looking really refreshing, so it's kind of tempting to just take a jump. But I'm not going to do that right now. I have work to do. But I really appreciate you all joining me on this tour today. And as you can tell, I love Fredericksburg, and I'm going to continue to show you around Fredericksburg. I am a realtor in this area, so if you are considering making a move, I highly recommend reaching out to me. My phone number is on my YouTube. My website link is on my YouTube, my email address. You can check out homes, you can browse homes for sale, you can see the listings that we have for sale in this area. I've lived here for over 30 years and I am a experienced professional in the real estate profession. So I would love to be a resource to you all about Fredericksburg, Virginia. And I really appreciate you joining me on this tour. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this video today. Share with any friends or family that might be interested in moving to Fredericksburg or just curious about what Fredericksburg has to offer or just traveling. I am here as a resource. My name is Andrew Powers. This is Living in Fredericksburg, Sophia Street edition. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.